Ahem. Morning vocal test, second morning vocal test.
Welcome to the Ugly Truth.
Ugh. I'm playing fetch with Stewie.
The puppy is being very demanding. Anyway, welcome
30 times in a row.
Welcome to the Ugly Truth.
Yes, welcome.
Okay. So we didn't do the show yesterday because there was some breaking news. Horrible, awful, sad, terrible breaking news. Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle, were killed today.
Right as we were about to do the show, and you're just like, we have to wait until some of this calms down. Because you got to be in the right mindset, first of all. Second of all, we wanted to kind of know what had happened. So
I was, okay, so their son has been booked on murder. He is without bail.
No, he has bail. $4 million.
They took it. I read that they took that away. I don't know.
Oh, so now bail's not possible.
Yeah.
Because he actually probably could find $4 million. Or somebody would.
You only need 10% from what I recall. But anyway, not that I would know anything about getting bail. But regardless, the whole thing is incredibly sad to me. Just so sad because, you know, I think just in general, people are trying to figure out how could a son do this to their parents. Mm-hmm. And so now they're like, they think he had a psychotic break. He was diagnosed schizophrenic. He was unmedicated. So there were a lot of things going on, and there was a buildup. Who knows? We may never know. I don't need to know. No. I just know that mental health and adult children and families, you just never know what's going on. Right. No matter who you are. That's the thing about mental illness or just health in general. You can be a millionaire, a billionaire, famous, nobody, and it doesn't matter. Yep. It's all the same, which is terrible, period.
And none of us know what is happening in other people's families.
Of course not. No. A friend of mine I went to high school with, we're friends in social media, and she said, if this isn't a lesson to remind everybody, there's no such thing as a normal family. That is 100% accurate. I could not have said it better.
I won't replay it because a lot of people have seen it, but there's a favorite line, a little storyline in Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Where one of the guys gets a red card and goes off on a fan or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then in the press conference, the guy we like, the comedian that plays
Brett Goldstein.
Brett Goldstein. Mm-hmm. He just says, he tells a story about how there was an old guy on their team formerly. And then he found out they were pregnant. And he joked because he was a young dumbass that statistically speaking, the baby might be his because he was a player.
Oh, boy.
The old guy beat the shit out of him.
Oh, good.
Right in front of everybody.
That's
nice. But also got kicked off the team. No other team would take him. All this other stuff. Long story short, he goes, after I recovered, I ran into this guy in the pub and properly apologized to him for what I had done. And that's when I found out that a month before, his wife and he had lost the baby.
Oh, no.
So it's like, his point is, none of us, do I excuse what he did? No, but none of us knows what's going on. Yeah, so anyway, so it's a very strong lesson, but the reality is that this is a terrible, terrible thing that happened.
It's hard not to. It's funny because someone said, I don't remember what celebrity, because I mean, literally everybody was profoundly affected by Rob Reiner.
Course.
He's been his dad, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I can't remember who it was. It was, he said, I feel like I lost a part of our childhood. Like he was a part of our childhood. I'm like, you know what though? I think he's a part of every generation's childhood because if you discover Princess Bride in 2015, you're 10 years old. That is your childhood.
Well, we're talking about this decade. Yeah. Of the 4 decades he was in it. One decade, Stand By Me, Princess Bride,
like all the
Harry
80s.
Met Sally.
Yeah.
Like every single year there was a massive Rob Reiner
I do
film,
realize that we had the fortunate timing of seeing all that stuff first time, when we were kids. So totally get it. Oh. But what's awesome about how good he is that no matter when you see it, now it's a part of your childhood or adult, whatever. Yeah. It's like they're timeless. I mean, we're going to talk about our top movies of all time. Like we ironically
our rewatchers.
Yeah. So like all of my gaming friends, we're on a break right now because the new content hasn't come out yet. And so we're chatting a bunch in Discord, and there's this one guy who's really great about being interactive and trying to get people to get social. And so he said, these are my top 100 of all time. I'll rewatch them whenever they're on, even if there's commercials. Yeah. And I'm like, then everybody's like, well, hell, I'll do that. So now all these people are listing all of their movies and we're all comparing to see. Every single one of us had Princess Bride top 10 or at least top 20. Yep. And A Few Good Men, Harry Met Sally, all of them. The only one that I didn't put that I almost did, but I thought it was too retro was Sure Thing with John Cusack and Nicolette Sheridan. Why does our dog? Why?
He's the guardian.
Okay, so that movie came out. It is mature. It isn't something that a small child should watch, but my sisters and I used to watch it. There's a scene where I can't remember her name, but they're basically going cross country to get to California for Christmas break from college. And there's a scene where she takes off her shirt and she sticks her body out. She's all, "Come to Mama Boys." Okay, we used to say that all the time. And we just, like, that's a random little line, but it's a Rob Reiner film. Immediately amazing. Yeah. The whole thing is funny. And it's got a good ending. So, as all of his films did, actually. But yeah, it's really freaking sad. And I also did not know until yesterday, because I guess I just never thought about it. The reason that Harry Met Sally the reason that Harry Met Sally ended happily is because he met his wife on set. Right. And he's like, oh shit, so there can't be happy endings for people. So he changed the happy, I think she convinced him, or they had a chat. I don't even know.
He gives her credit for that.
He does. And it's like that. They were going to end with them separating and walking away from each other. And I'm like,
that's how the couch scenes became
that would be
famous
so
afterwards.
Freaking depressing. I'm so glad that didn't happen. I mean, that would have been a totally different film to me. It would have been like, oh, that's too bad, but luckily Rob Reiner fell in love and they were together for till, the end. But
I mean, these Misery, Spinal Tap, obviously, both Spinal Taps.
Yes. Those are kind of like the kickoff to like The Best in Show and Mighty Wind, Waiting for Guffman, like those really cool ad-libbed improv films that they play.
He did some intense ones though too. Ghosts of Mississippi is crazy.
Yeah.
Misery obviously was a big deal.
Yes, he did a couple Stephen King novel ones. But anyway,
that doesn't even count the groundbreaking work he did as an actor on television. Well, All in the Family,
obviously,
things like that.
And his father. Amazing, and actually, I did not know this, but it was because I think it was because I was younger or just not as involved. Mm-hmm. But he had a really big part in overturning Prop 8 in California. He was really big on overturning the ban on gay marriage here, and I did not know that. And he actually worked with Gavin Newsom when Gavin Newsom was not the governor, but a mayor. And they worked together to help overturn that. I thought that was incredible. I did not know that.
He was a liberal in All in the Family.
Well, yes.
For that time, right? I mean, that was his thing. So
it's true. Maybe it wasn't much of an act.
It was not. So
what's great is, now this feels like a Robin Williams level loss as far as entertainment goes.
It's pretty significant.
And everybody's being really honest. Like, look, we didn't know him, but his stories were so incredible. Yeah. And luckily we have, he's left us so many amazing stories. I think Princess Bride is probably my fave of all time.
No question.
I mean, it's...
Of his?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no question.
Well, and then Harry Met Sally. Yeah, I know he didn't write it, but he did produce it. Those are 1 and 2
for me. I would say Stand By Me is up in the top 5 of him as well.
Stand By Me is probably top 5 for me. Yeah. I am not a fan of A Few Good Men, but I know I'm in the rare. I know most... It's
well acted. It has a famous line that actually was actually on this show in the very early episodes.
I know. I don't know.
And
it's so stressful.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's very well done, obviously. Yeah. But anyway, now that the shock of the loss has faded, not really faded, but it's simmering. Now people are starting to honor and eulogize and say all the things, fans like us, right? Not people, we didn't know him, that kind of thing, but they're like, well, like, what are some of every film he had so many iconic lines that you constantly quote, like You and I. Now, Rob Reiner it was a Nora Ephron film. I don't think he produced it, but he was in Sleepless in Seattle. he played one of his buddies that he meets when he moves to Seattle. And there's the iconic scene of they're walking to lunch and they're talking about how he's going to date again. And he's like, well, things are a little different now.
Yeah.
And you and I, literally doesn't even matter. We could be anywhere, usually in a restaurant or somewhere, and it's on the menu, and you're all tiramisu. I'm like, What is it? You're going to like it. Well, some woman's going to want me to do it to her, and I'm not going to know what it is. Trust me, you'll love it. We say that all the time. Just randomly. If you walk up to me and you go tiramisu, I'm like, what is it? It doesn't matter.
I know. And there's so many lines like that, too. I mean, actually, to have fun storming the castle, all the Princess Bride ones are classic.
You're big on the storming the castle one. Right. I mean, you're big on the Princess Bride ones more than me.
So this is a great story that I heard, and it was an older story, but Carrie Elwes was being interviewed. And he said, now we're getting ready to shoot this scene where I'm dead on the table for Max for the Billy Crystal role.
Right.
And he goes, all you have to do is look dead. Don't breathe. Don't whatever. You're mostly dead. Don't forget. So just don't, just hold it. And he goes, and just hold your breath for the take. And he goes, well, how long is this going to take? He goes, it's a minute, right? Mm-hmm. He goes, and then he comes up to Billy Crystal and whispers, forget the script. Do whatever you want.
Oh, great.
3 days later, 3 10-hour days later, it's the most expensive scene in the film because he goes on a Yiddish 3-hour rant of impromptu.
MLT, mutton, lettuce, tomato.
The mutton, lettuce, tomato sandwich. The whole thing, of that, the whole thing was ad-libbed. He goes, I spent so much time holding my breath and by the way, having not to laugh. And so he goes, the only reason we finished it in 3 days is because half the crew, including Rob Reiner, got banned from the set.
They had to leave. They're
because
like, stop,
Rob Reiner's got a laugh you can hear from Detroit.
Oh, God, that's hilarious.
And we couldn't get a take. We could not get a take.
Funny.
So that whole scene became the most expensive scene in the entire movie.
I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
I'm your wife.
Yeah, that's fun. All of it. To believe. And everybody knows what that means. And then today they're like, well, what about what are some of your favorite, quotes? And one that always sticks out to me, there's two. There's a lot of iconic Harry Met Sally quotes, yes, obviously, but the ones that I always think of,
she's having.
Yeah, but the ones, and they mean nothing, by the way. There's nothing funny necessarily about them, but they stick out in my brain, and I don't know why. One is, wait, Emily is Aunt Emily? Harry doesn't even like sweets. There's that one, and then there's the other one where she's Carrie Fisher's she's trying on a wedding dress. Yeah. And she's sitting there eating peanut M&Ms, and she goes, "Is Harry seeing anybody?" And she's like, "Yeah, some archaeologist." And she's like, "What does she look like? Thin, pretty, big tits. Your basic nightmare." Because every girlfriend has had that conversation with their girlfriend about who the ex is dating, and it's always somebody nightmarish.
There's actually a line from that movie that you do so well; it makes me laugh every time you do it.
Helen?
No.
Oh, what?
No, it's the wagon wheel line.
This stupid wagon wheel Roy Rogers coffee table. I thought you liked it. I was being nice.
I love what you do.
I promise. I will never
so good.
Want that wagon wheel coffee table. Put your name in your books now.
Oh, man. That's so fucking sad.
Oh, my God. So, he didn't get a happy ending.
No.
And it's death in general is not a happy ending, but it's the inevitable ending for us as humans. Yeah. But he should have died at 100.
Yeah. Well, when it happened, what did I tell you? I'm like, I hope they were sleeping and it was carbon monoxide. I hope so. Hope. And within seconds, the news came out. No, that wasn't it.
That was not it. But
terrible.
My sister said something really interesting. Not interesting. She said something, and I fully believe it. She goes, they would be the first persons to forgive it.
100%. 100%. Based on what we hear, obviously we didn't know about them, but everybody's saying the same thing. They did everything they could, all this kind of stuff. So
horrible,
really horrible. So
I hate it. Okay, well, speaking of movies,
yes, let's do this.
Hold on.
Oh, American President was another one.
Oh my God, I love that movie so much.
Yes.
I think I hate Annette Bening's hair in it.
I only.
But
speaking of bad hair,
she's so freaking good.
He also did. Albert Brooks, Defending My Life.
Okay, the documentary?
Yeah, it's the movie. It's a movie.
Defending My Life is a documentary on Albert Brooks, yes, I believe. Defending Your Life came out in the 80s with Meryl Streep.
Right.
Which is, honestly, it's a good movie.
Yeah. So,
I like it.
So, I've only liked Albert Brooks in one thing.
Finding Nemo.
Correct. But that's just me.
You know what? Okay, so like I said, some friends, they're like, yeah, let's do our all-time favorites.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, I don't know if I have 100, but I definitely have some. I was going through going, you know what? I really like TV over rewatching television versus movies.
Yeah, you'll watch a Bob's Burger episode.
I'll watch the same
times. Yeah,
hundreds. I mean, it's their comfort shows. Yeah. But some people are really into films and they're their comfort films. You, for instance, will watch the same like 7 movies over and over and over again. And then every once in a while you put one in. I'm like, oh, we're feeling a little extra today. We're watching this one. That's nice. Anyway, so I thought it was really funny. Now, what I did initially, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go with my gut. The ones that I know I would watch, no questions asked.
Yeah.
Period. And I was easily able to do my top 10.
Yeah. It took you how long to do 100? Are you at 100?
No.
Okay.
Hours.
It took me 30 minutes and I had 117.
I couldn't believe it. One of my friends had 108.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the hell?
Now, I have not, except for, and I'm not even 100% sure on it, but except for the top 10 because I knew we were going to talk about them.
Yeah.
A lot of it was just thinking through what I liked and throwing it on there. And then I'm going to rank and mess with things. And, and definitely delete. I have to get to 100. I can't be at 108. That's not.
I'll be honest with you. My top probably 15, let me see, 15, 16 are in the perfect order as far as my favorites. After that, I've been moving them around a bunch, but so I'm going to tell you my top 10.
Okay.
I know you know them because we kind of looked at each other's lists, but I'm going to do it
I don't
anyway.
remember them all, though.
Number 1, without a doubt, Singles, Cameron Crowe. It changed my life. Yeah. It literally changed. It just came at a time when I was feeling like I was in a rut.
Yeah.
And then I watched Singles and I went, I could do that.
Yeah.
And I was ready to pack up my shit and move to Seattle.
Yeah.
Like I was going to live that life. I already dressed like that. Yeah. So I might as well go do it. And then I got that stupid job at the radio station and my whole life changed. So I did not move. Yeah, I wish I had
stuck with me after that.
Sometimes I wish I had done it, but you and I have had this discussion many times.
Of course.
Number 2, The Money Pit. Love. Tom Hanks, Shelley Long.
Yeah. Money Pit's in my, not top 10, but it's in my list too.
Whatever it's on. That's a Weak Trees. Always.
All of them.
Number 3, Overboard with Goldie Hawn. Yep. Yeah, the original Overboard. Yep. Number 4, The Birdcage. By far, every time that comes on, I watch it. In fact, you turned it on once just for whatever, and I couldn't stop watching it. Yeah. I love it. Number 5, I was surprised by this because I didn't think I would. I thought I would change it out, but I didn't. Is Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh yeah, that's a good
love
one.
it.
Yeah,
I love Jennifer Aniston. She's
that's
so
not on my
gorgeous.
list, but it is a good movie.
Every time it's on, and it's hardly ever on.
Right.
So when it's on, I'm like, oh my god, Rockstar.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, number 6,
wait, what was the one before Rockstar?
The Birdcage.
Birdcage. Okay.
Number 6, The Lost Boys, which is, I mean, obviously, it's that sexy saxophone player with the chain.
Oh god.
Number 7, we just watched this the other day. Best in Show.
Yep.
Amazing.
Not in my top 100, but it's very funny.
Well, I was able to introduce it to my son, and he's like, I've never seen this before. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, welcome to your mother's brain.
Yeah,
this is
true.
Exactly it.
It's very funny.
Number 8, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Ooh, that one's higher than I thought.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many kung fu's.
Yes.
There's another one on here, but it's kind of on the lower one. But it's
on. Is it a Bruce Lee movie?
No, I do have Enter the Dragon, but it's lower. But it's Reign of the Assassins. It is such a good movie.
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh no, it's amazing, and it's actually on YouTube, I believe. Number 9, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh yeah,
Stunning film.
Had to be a that's your number 1 vampire film. So.
It is, although Nosferatu's pretty good, but that's real gothic. Yeah. But I do like Brahms. I did start a vampire list as well separately. On Letterboxd. Yeah, because this is all on Letterboxd.
That's funny.
And then number 10 is Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, love that. That's on my list as well.
They're not as many. And then you've got Mail and Harry Met Sally are also in the top 20. But what sucks is like I could switch them out.
Yeah.
Like there's so many, like The Martian and Guardians of the Galaxy, Constantine. Like that movie I will watch whenever it is on, but I don't think it's top 10. I might be able to switch it out with Lost Boys, but I'm not sure. Anyway, the fact that it was like, and I told Tyler, our son, I said, hey, Tyler, I want you to do this. He's like, okay, cool. And then I asked him like a couple hours. I'm like, well, what'd you do? He goes, Mom, this takes time. He reminded me of the guy. He reminded me of John Cusack's character in what's that movie we love so bad that
Say anything?
No. Where he's a record guy. Why can't I think
High
of it?
Fidelity.
High Fidelity. That needs to be on my
that
list.
needs to be on my list too. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So
I'm like, he's like, no, these things take time.
yes,
and I'm like, okay.
I get
Didn't
it.
know
I
your
rushed
brain had to
mine
marinate.
I rushed mine because my thinking was I was just gonna throw like I've already added a couple of things like that weren't on my list that I rushed through that I didn't do because I did feel like there's not enough comedy on here, and I love comedy movies that are good. But anyway, I'm going to do 2 quick versions.
All right.
Because one of the reasons I could get to 117 so quickly is that, and it is no secret to you or anybody who listens, I'm a big trilogy guy.
Yes.
Right? And it's because of when they were, what my age is, like what I like. So I'm going to do my top 10 normal. But then I might extend a few just to get out of the trilogies. So,
all right.
Number 1, Star Wars Episode 4, the very first one, the 77 Star Wars.
With Mark Hamill, okay.
Well, they all lots of them had Mark Hamill.
Whatever.
But yes, the 1977 one, Episode 4. Back to the Future.
The first one.
First one.
All right.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, also the first one.
All right.
Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
Which is most Star Wars fans' number 1. It's not.
I like Return of the Jedi.
The first one, also on the list. Back to the Future 2.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
That's the worst one.
No, I liked it because I got to go on the set, so I have a special whatever. But
yes.
Last Crusade, Indiana Jones. Last
That's my favorite Indiana Jones.
All right, so now we're 6 deep and we're all trilogy still or multi sequels. Okay,
That's fine.
Now number 7, Last Starfighter.
That's a good one.
Number 8, Tombstone.
Very good. I have that on my list as well.
Number 9, Tron, the original. Number 10, Bourne Identity. Also a trilogy.
Okay, honestly, can't believe that's so low.
Yeah.
You have a massive crush on Matt Damon. I thought for sure. Every time I come downstairs, if it's not one of the top 3 trilogy movies, it's the Bourne Identity. Yeah. Well, any of them.
So then some others. It's technically Star Wars, but Rogue One, Back to the Future 3, Ready Player One.
Yeah, that should be in the top 10.
Breakfast Club, Goonies, Strange Brew. Peter Pan is my highest animated one. Coming to America. Emperor News Groove is right behind. But anyway, I kind of stopped ranking them after that. But that's probably not going to be the top 10 at the end of the day. I think there's some that I added near the bottom that I'm like, oh, this should be higher, like Ferris Bueller or Matrix or Stripes. Stripes was on there. I don't know.
The way I look at it is I went with my gut on if it's on TV, I am not changing it.
Yeah.
And then I went with that.
That's kind of where I'm at too. I haven't, not rank wise, but that's what I was doing. I was like, I would definitely watch that.
Like a friend
but all of this was from memory. None of this was like looking up things.
No. I didn't look up any. Well, what's funny, just on the list of some of the friends that I play with, his number 1 was Blues Brothers. Ugh. But he also had Princess Bride. He had,
I had Purple
Batman
Rain on my list too.
Like you would sit and watch that if it came on?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I'm like, look, and it's his number 1. I'm like, I hate that movie. I hate it. If it's on, I'm like, ugh, and I change it. And I hope we can still be friends. And then he gave me shit for having Money Pit only be number 2. And I'm like, okay, fine.
Is there any other in that vein though? It'd be cool to make like a Saturday Night Live characters.
Most of those movies aren't very good.
Yeah, so like I have 48 Hours on mine.
I have that one.
I have a couple Eddie Murphy ones. Oh, Trading Places. I have.
Well, yeah,
that one's so good.
I don't think it's in my top 100.
No,
I don't crave it
again.
But and then another friend of mine, his number 1 was like Lord of the Rings. I'm like, what?
I do. I mean, those are good, but I can't watch them more than once. They're so long.
But you know what? I respect those choices because that's how their brain is. It means something to them for some reason, and I think it's great. They're probably like, singles? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you, millennial? I mean, it's just like so weird, but I'm also
But it was a fun exercise, but it needs to, I'm in the middle. Like I went really fast at the beginning, but now it needs time to like, okay.
Yes.
There's definitely some on here that need to be on here and I'm going to cut things out, including a lot of, because I literally went in and put all the Star Wars, all the indies, all the whatever. There's no way they all make it. I mean, at least definitely not in the top 10, but probably not in the top 100. So I was
Speaking
just
of favorites
to do it. So yeah.
I we can't make it a segment because we don't really bicker that often.
Oh.
And it's not really bickering. It's me being mad at you.
Oh.
That's generally what it is. But you're like, hey, so everybody knows, we talked about it last week. Our son is here convalescing while he recovers from his injuries from an incident. Nothing. He wasn't violently assaulted, but he had an accident. Anyway, but he's doing great.
Who would think he was violently assaulted?
Someone like me.
No.
Like, what are they talking? What injuries?
Normal people.
What is he
Car accident.
Oh my God.
Very normal.
Anyway, he's fine, healing. It's still early in the process, so he's still, grumpy and it's difficult. And God, the fucking red tape. Oh, I can't with it. It's so annoying. I literally today, I'm like, my ADHD went, you know what? I'm becoming a lobbyist for for healthcare for all. I can't take it. So I said, I felt compelled to start making dinner again all the time. Yeah. First of all, it's exhausting. I just forgot how much effort it takes to cook every day, but he's my child and he needs nutrition. So here we are, even though he's like, I'm fine. I can eat. And I'm like, you will eat nutritious food and you will repair and you will heal. So I was making enchiladas the other day and I didn't have any grated cheese. I'm like, I need grated cheese. I go, yeah. You're like, why do we need to go to the store? I go, I need cheese. I need grated cheese. You're like, okay. And you open up the refrigerator and you look in the cheese drawer because God forbid there might be cheese in there. And you pull out a block of cheddar cheese. And you're like, well, what's this? And you said it with attitude. Don't take it back now. And I go, that is my cheese that I eat for me.
Personal cheese.
That is my personal special sharp cheddar cheese that I don't cook with. That is what I cut up and eat with my Triscuits and an apple when I feel like it, whenever I feel like it.
Understood.
When we go to Costco and you see me buy that large.
Yes, you pointed it out to me yesterday when we went to Costco.
That is for me, not for you.
Understood.
Not for grating for enchiladas or for the use of the house. It's my cheese.
Got it.
In fact, I said, I'm going to make macaroni and cheese for Christmas, whatever. And you're like, oh, do you need any cheddar? And I'm like, no, I don't. And we're not using it. In fact, I didn't even use it over the Thanksgiving time. Gosh. I used other cheese.
Message received, my love.
Well, I'm just saying.
You're just saying? I heard you.
Not everything is not important just because it's mine in this house.
That's not what I was saying.
It, almost to the point where like, do I need to get a refrigerator? My sister told me to get a small hotel refrigerator and put it in my office so that I could have all of my special things in it so that no one would eat them. And I'm like, well, what would I put in there besides my cheese?
Yeah, what?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Apples.
It's cheese.
Whatever I want.
It can be easily replaced. There's no cheese shortage.
Poppy
I
cranberries.
was trying to save a trip to the place you hate the most.
Well, I can send you and you can go do it. Which you valiantly offered to do many times.
But then I would have gotten the wrong cheese.
Oh, yeah, probably. Anyway, although.
Understood. My cheese.
You take pictures, you're like, hey, is this what you meant? Click. And I'm like, ugh.
I know. I hate doing it because I can just. The store is about, I think it's 1.2 miles away. And I can feel the eye roll. If I text you at all from the grocery store at all, you don't even have to look at it. And I'm here as I hit send and you hear your text message and I hear the sigh. You haven't even looked at it yet. I get it.
It's the audacity for me.
I know.
Anyway.
I sent you to the store to handle it. Don't text me.
Well, this is why when people do what's that cart thing?
Yes.
What is it called?
Instacart.
When they Instacart things, if you've ever seen it, the second the Instacart orderer, it's a woman, and they submit their order, and they go, Jake will be filling your order. They're like, no! Because it's like, you're going to be getting either constant chatting.
Yeah.
Or they're going to say, I would like cut pineapple, and they send you canned pineapple, or you know what I mean? They're like, well, we just replaced it with this.
like all men apparently sound.
Well, they do. I mean, I've heard even famous people do it about their husbands. Like, it's all the same. There's a reason we do that to you.
I know.
Anyway, okay, and also really quick, I am really flummoxed by this, legitimately flummoxed by this, and I need someone else to talk about this because no one seems to have an answer, which is making me believe I don't know what. I don't know who's doing this propaganda. I don't know.
Lay it on me.
Alcohol consumption in the United States is at the lowest it's been since 1938. That's how the Gallup poll, they did research.
Is that Prohibition?
No, Prohibition ended.
Earlier than that, right? Prohibition was
1939.
Earlier.
Per the Gallup polls, Americans' alcohol consumption across the board is at record lows.
Yeah.
So pre-war, actually right at the war, right when the war started.
Yep.
What is going on? Now, people keep saying everybody's getting high. It's marijuana. It's pot consumption. I'm like, I don't think so. Here's why. Most states, pot's not legal. It's only legal in like what? Not even half the states?
No, not even half.
It's federally illegal. So like what? That can't be it. What are they doing? What's happening? Are people literally just raw dogging life right now? It's crazy. Now, I will say this really quick. My take. I think we all overconsumed during COVID. I think we all went a little overboard.
Sure.
We were drinking all the time. I remember. Yeah. I remember doing Tuesday afternoon cocktails at 3:00 because we had nowhere to go. I do remember those days.
Yeah.
And I remember also a lot of people going, I got to knock it off, man. We all got fat. We were unhealthy. Our lab work is shit. We started walking and working out. Everybody got super healthy. We're all still on it, right? We'll tie one on, but it's rare.
Yeah.
It is rare when we do that.
I think to me, it's simple, is that each generation has progressively drank less. And the people that drank a lot are aging out.
Yeah.
Right? Boomers drank more than we did.
Right.
We drink more than millennials. Millennials drank more than, and it just keeps going. And so
Less and less.
as everybody moves on and you drink less and less, as you get older, you definitely can't handle it like you could when you were younger, all of that. So I think that's the main reason is it's aging there. I also think there was an oversaturation of it. And I don't just mean the drinking, but the products. There's a gajillion craft beers. There's this, there's this. Beer is significantly, or can be significantly stronger than it used to be, right?
Oh,
People don't buy 24 packs of Coors Light as much anymore. They'll buy a 6-pack of $16 double
craft
IPAs.
beer, right.
So I think there's a little bit of that going on also. But I think it is mostly just like, think about our own kids. None of them, they're full-grown adults. None of them, and especially the youngest, I drank more in college than Malia's had in her life, and she's 25.
Well, and you and I were kind of like low-key talking about it the other day, and I did remind myself, I'm like, when I wasn't a big house party attender, but I know they happened every weekend. Yeah. Somebody was having a party somewhere.
Right.
And so, although I didn't go to a lot, there were a lot. And somehow someone's brother or sister bought the keg. Yeah. Literally, we would get kegs. There would be kegs at our parties, just like the movies.
I bet they never sell kegs anymore. I bet they sell them to people, bars, yes, but
we got invited to a birthday party over the summer, and I was telling the husband, because it was a dual birthday party, and I was telling the husband, I'm like, just get a keg of something really palatable, like Corona or Bud or anything, and just have that. Instead of buying all this beer, and putting it on ice and all this stuff, just put the keg on ice. He's like, that is such a good idea, because no one buys them anymore except for maybe pizza places. Yep. That's it. So I do think that the days, and I'm not saying they don't happen. I'm sure people all over the world still have parties when you're a teenager, but I think it's very different now. Not to mention, all our kids have phones where we can find out exactly where they are. And if that turns off, someone's in trouble. You're like, why are you in the middle of a field at midnight? You said you were at your best friend's house. And that's the other thing. Sleepovers, are they even happening anymore? Does that even happen?
I don't know.
And you're right about the drinking, but it's also probably... I also even attribute it to the COVID thing. Yeah. Because those seniors in high school during COVID, they're adults now. Yeah. They missed out on all of that.
Yep.
All of it. And when they do senior balls and they have 30 people meet up at someone's house and they do that long line of rainbow color dresses with the boys in the back, do they all go party? Or do they just go to the dance and then go to someone's house and look on their phone? I don't even know. I don't even know. I mean, I hope they party a
Well,
little.
alcohol's never going away, but it's definitely changed.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a bad thing.
No.
And I kind of like the idea that demand allows for, things to kind of wane a bit.
Right.
So we'll see. But it is kind of funny how I was just thinking about the last party I went to. I was a senior in high school, and we were at an abandoned house. And it was like, there must have been 60, 70 people there. And there was no electricity. It was in the backwoods of the Orangevale. And there was like, guys started destroying shit, the usual. And then somebody said, "Oh my God, it's the cops." We all ran down a one road street in the middle of fucking nowhere in farmland.
Yeah.
Does that even happen anymore?
I don't know.
And if it does, I mean, good for you, because those are memories, man.
Yeah, right. Probably
it was one of the funnest nights of my life.
The drunkest I've ever been before the age of 30 was definitely in college when we did, because I lived in the dorms and you could drink in the dorms when I lived there.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't. In a lot of them you can't. But this one was, we had an around the world party. So there's probably 50 rooms on a floor, and we had 46 different kinds of
insane.
Alcohol. Or not alcohol, but drinks.
You don't think they do that anymore?
Well, they can't in the dorms. I'm not without sneaking it. We were drinking in the hallways. Like that was not and half of us were not 21. You know what I mean? So yeah, so they don't do that anymore for sure. But
that's funny.
I just remember that everybody, and it was like women on one side of the foyer and guys on the other side, and that there was like 87 walks of shame that day. And not necessarily that all of them hooked up, but like you just,
they probably
did, but you fell asleep where you fell asleep. But the only room that had alcohol left was the blue Hawaiian room, whatever that gross ass drink is.
Did you do it? Did you drink the blue Hawaiian?
Everybody had it, but it was that stuff's terrible.
It's like a melted Skittle.
Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah, we had lots of fun. But anyway.
Oh, memories of alcoholism.
Yes.
Anyway. All right. Well, do you have a favorite line that comes to your mind from a Rob Reiner production?
I mean, not that we haven't already said, I think.
Okay.
How about you?
As you wish. That's the only one I can think of right off the bat.
Man, that's so good.
Well, now we're going to have to watch it. Obviously. Well, and we're getting into the Harry Met Sally Sleepless in Seattle season. So you know we're going to watch it.
Yeah.
In fact, you took me to see Sleepless, I think, in the movie theater.
Yeah,
or was it Harry Met Sally?
Yeah, it
was Sleepless. Yeah. We went to go see it. That was pretty cool. That was a few years ago.
Such a great movie.
Loved that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will be back. Stephanie keeps insisting that she's going to come and do a show with me.
She's almost ready, guys. She's
Christmas.
Almost ready.
She's like, well, maybe I'll do a Christmas show. And I'm like, that would be a gift.
Yes.
And I would love that for you.
It would be.
I want her to come back so bad. But you know what? She has to be ready for it. She's got to be ready.
Totally get it.
And when she is, she promises she's coming back. So
love it.
Can't wait.
I didn't change the logo. It's still Sisters Who Podcast.
It is Sisters Who Podcast.
That's not going to change.
Although you and I should do our own show.
Yeah. I like that idea. Well, this was a really good run at, like, this is your show, and I'm just here for the run, but
obviously,
but we'll figure something out. I think it'd be fun. Anyway.
Okay. Well, thank you for listening. See you soon. Bye.